Hey there, I'm Frank Mitchell. On this channel, it's all about helping you understand your car and keeping it running the way it should. Whether it's routine maintenance or solving those tricky problems, I've got you covered. If you find this useful, give the video a like, hit that subscribe button, and be sure to watch till the end. You might learn something that saves you time and money. All right, let's get started.
Having a driver's license means proving that you have the physical, theoretical, and practical skills to drive the vehicle for which you have obtained the license. We deal with the most common procedures related to this document. How to obtain a driver's license. In order to obtain the driving license, the General Directorate of Traffic urges the interested party to take a regulated training through the different authorized centers, either in person or in online driving schools, but it opens the possibility that the presentation is free, that is to say, that the person presents him/herself having taught him/herself in a self-taught way. After preparing the assault to the tests, the obtaining of the driving license happens once all the required tests are passed, from those that certify minimum medical qualities, the so-called psychotechnical test, theoretical and practical training. The person who passes these tests receives, initially, a provisional document or driving license with which he/she will be able to drive the vehicle for which he/she has obtained the license until he/she receives, at his/her home, the definitive license. You can also carry your driver's license on your cell phone. How to order a duplicate driving license. Whether it is a change in the information of the personal data or if the document has suffered damage or deterioration, has been stolen, or lost, the driving license requires its duplication, or, directly, you have an expired driving license and it is time to renew the driving license, it is necessary to process the issuance of a new one. Model RRP without car wow discount Volkswagen Tiguan €30.705 compare offers Peugeot 5008 €32.500 compare offers BMW X571 and Dio Tanked €900 compare offers Kia Sorento €48.700 compare offers Mazda CX-5 €29.750 compare offers Renault Kadjar €25.150. Compare offers the replacement of the driver's license with a new one due to modification of the holder's data, replacement due to loss or deterioration, theft or loss are collected in any form as a duplicate. A duplicate driving license can be requested online in case of loss, theft, or damage and also for change of data, but in this case, through the electronic registry for which the interested party must be in possession of digital credentials such as electronic ID card or digital certificate with auto signature. It is possible to request a duplicate driving license by telephone through the 060 number only in case of loss, theft, or damage of the original document. In person, at the traffic offices, it is also possible to carry out this procedure as long as an appointment has been previously requested at the DGT. Requesting a duplicate driving license for any of the above-mentioned reasons implies the payment of the corresponding fees and costs €20.60. How to renew the driver's license. If the interested party wants to keep his license in force before it expires, he must renew his driver's license. Before proceeding to such procedure, with a maximum of 3 months before the expiration date of the license without anticipating its future prescription date, the driver must go and be evaluated in a technical recognition center where he/she will be submitted to some tests. The price of the psychotechnical test for the driving license is established by each clinic or collaborating entity. Beyond the medical evaluation, no other tests are performed, neither practical nor theoretical exams. The DGT considers that the updating and voluntary recycling courses are sufficient tools for the driver to keep his skills in line. Where is the driver's license renewed? The associated driver recognition centers will be in charge of processing the renewal. It is the psychotechnical examination clinics that will send to the traffic delegations the documentation for the process. In any case, the interested party may hand in the documentation to renew the driver's license in person at the traffic headquarters or offices. If this is the case, it is necessary to request an appointment at the DGT beforehand. It is also possible to submit the renewal online through the electronic registry. Then it is essential to be in possession of either electronic ID or digital certificate or CL@VE credentials such as Autofirma. How much does it cost to renew a driver's license? The price of the renewal of the driver's license differs in several cases. In general, the price of a driver's license renewal requires the payment of a fee of €24.34. In the case of renewal of driving licenses for drivers over 70 years of age, the procedure is free of charge. If the renewal is for medical reasons and the extension is for a shorter period of time, the fees to be paid are as follows. Application. MeDGT, the driving license in the mobile. This was announced and advertised by the public body in parallel to the MeDGT application but after its legal questioning by entities outside the competent body in traffic matters, it had to recommend carrying the physical document present. Although the DGT urges to download the application, it also recognizes a legal vacuum on the validity of this format, so, to avoid problems with traffic agents or with the authority that requires it, it encourages to be accompanied by the physical one. This application is free and, among other facilities, allows to know the balance of points of the driver's license instantly and updated. In conclusion, understanding the ins and outs of your driver's license is essential for every driver. From the application process and requirements to the rules of the road and renewal procedures, being informed can help you navigate the complexities of this important document. Remember, a driver's license is not just a piece of identification, it represents your responsibility as a driver. Stay safe, stay informed, and drive responsibly. Thank you for watching, and we hope this video has provided you with all the information you need about your driver's license.